Don't touch it. Move over.
Season Rookies! All right, Season Rookies podcast. My name is Prez.
Jay.
Nelly.
And we are
Season Rookies.
Rookies.
What do you got?
What a week. And in football.
Big weekend.
Big. I mean, if you're a Buffalo Bills fan, you must have went off Sunday afternoon.
They won the Super Bowl. They did.
Yo, Rex Ryan was like, he was so happy at the press conference. He's
Yeah.
like, I haven't won in this, like, in Foxborough forever.
Yeah.
He was ecstatic. But then he mentioned that they're missing a player, right? So, but he's still happy that they won.
See Belichick throw the tablet against the sideline.
tablet.
He's like, those cameras didn't work. I couldn't cheat this week.
Well, they played in his home. It sucks. Like, imagine like you're home and you can't score a point in your own like field.
Yeah, it's pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
I think that it's never happened before ever.
I don't think they're worried though. Brady's coming back.
But the vengeance.
Right.
3-1.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I expected 500. So I mean, that's,
Me too.
it's a
Yeah.
bonus.
I'm with you. I thought it'd be 2-2.
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about the wrath of Tom Brady. Like they think everyone's saying how he's really pissed off. Cause we all know Tom Brady has a personality, like an attitude, right? He has that kind of like chip on his shoulder. So do you think he's gonna come back with like this anger? I don't think so.
I don't think
Everyone's saying that he will, but what do you think, Jay? Like, do you think he's gonna have this like big?
Yeah, he's gonna throw 10 touchdowns in week 5.
You think so?
Yeah, probably. And they get fined or something, suspended for like using steroids.
All I know is that when they play Buffalo again, which they will, in Buffalo, that's going to be a sick game. It's going to be like, I think they're going to come out with all guns blazing.
Who won this week?
I know I lost.
It's punted
Oh,
time.
I already know I
you-
lost. I already know I lost.
Hold on.
Okay.
I already know I
Just wanna
lost,
make
man.
punted
Just wanna
time.
make sure. That's all.
I got punted, yo.
All right, well, let's do it up then. I guess we'll start with the results from last week, and then we'll follow up at the end with predictions for next week. First one on docket, San Francisco, Dallas.
I took Dallas.
Yeah. Jay, you took Dallas.
I took Dallas.
Oh, you took Dallas. Yeah,
I took Dallas.
I
Yeah, you
San
took, yeah,
Fran.
because they were home.
Right.
Yeah, I took
That's
Dallas.
Nelly.
Yeah,
Nelly took Dallas.
I took Dallas,
Jay
yeah.
took San Francisco. It's 24-17
Mm-hmm.
Right.
for Dallas.
I remember this, yeah, because I thought like Dak offensively, they're a better team. I think San Francisco just doesn't have what it takes to. I mean, they're missing Kaepernick. He's healthy now. I don't know why he's not playing anymore, but they say he might come back.
I think
in
we all
couple
know why
weeks.
he's not playing, but we'll save that
Yeah.
story for a different day.
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, yeah. So I just thought Dallas is a better team. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were. I thought I don't know. I just West Coast, East Coast. I don't know,
Yeah,
that's
plus they're
why,
home.
and they were at home. I was like, okay, I'll take a shot in San Fran. Didn't work, but I still won the week. I think we'll see about
I know.
see.
Well, for this game, you got punted.
that. All right, whatever.
I'll take it. Damn it. I think that's all I get.
All right, second one up, Seattle, New York Jets.
I picked Justin.
What were you thinking?
I don't know why. I think it was funny.
Drugs
Sorry.
are bad.
No, the Jets, you know what? I think I just felt that because they lost so poorly in week 3, that they had some kind of dignity to count how much balls they had and play properly. Like, they were awful.
That was 27-17
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah.
Jay,
Why did I pick Seattle?
Yeah.
Because they were playing so horrible the first 2 weeks. No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
3.
first 2 weeks they were playing. Offensively, they were.
Yeah, like they vanished against LA. And then they lost like 9-6 to like, so I was like, what the?
Yeah.
This isn't the Seattle we know.
Yeah.
Right.
So I figured, okay, Russell Wilson's going to step it up.
Yeah.
And he did. And Fitzpatrick is stinking it up.
He is thinking. He has 6, I think that's 6 interception week 3. Kind of.
Yeah,
He's probably going through a slump right now.
he demanded all that money too. And it's just like,
Yeah.
for what?
But the team isn't bad. But you
Yeah.
know what, Russell, and he's fine. I thought he'd be injured this week too, because on my fans he's questionable up until like Saturday, so I wasn't sure if he's playing or not. But yeah, Seattle won.
Cool.
Jay.
The door's over there.
That isn't the line, man.
Okay,
It's
but
the
that's my line. I want to
No.
create my own line. Okay.
No, you can't
you
create
got
your own line.
punted.
Thank you.
Get off of the show. No, I'm kidding. Okay. What's next?
All right, last one up, Atlanta, Carolina.
Oh my gosh.
Bum, bum, bum,
You can defend yourself on this
I'm not
one.
defending anything, okay?
Exactly.
First of all, I think everyone's surprised about this game. Atlanta, Okay, Matt Ryan went off. I'll give him that. He went like berserk. Him and Julio Jones went off. But I just think for Cam Newton, he's had, like, talk about later on, but like his concussion, I think he was in the game a bit longer. But a lot of factors with that team, I think, yeah, it's showing their weaknesses right now. That's all I'm saying.
Benjamin again, back-to-back weeks.
Nothing. Whatless.
What did I say at the beginning of the season?
And Ted Ginn is doing more than him.
Benjamin's overrated.
And what else did I say at the beginning of the season?
Carolina's not going to make the playoffs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's their record?
1-4. 1-3. Sorry.
1-3.
1-3.
And how is no cornerback for Carolina?
That's
Julio Jones, 300 yards.
yes.
Don't say I didn't tell you.
No, but you know what? Great call, because that's really a problem for them. They cannot beat any team. The secondary is garbage.
You know what?
Garbage.
You didn't get punted. You got scammed. I
did get scammed.
You got scammed. This
scammed
one,
all of
every
us.
time Carolina loses now, I'm saying you got scammed. You didn't get punted.
I know.
You
And
got
I keep
scammed.
thinking, oh man, Cam, make me look bad, yo. Cam.
It's early.
And then she texts me. She's like, oh, Cam's the most hit quarterback in the world.
No,
I'm like,
not
the
in
man
the
is going in the
world.
end zone like this with the Superman.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
Superman
bring.
can fight through it. Why can't Cam Newton?
Don't worry, we'll talk about this later on. But I have something to say about
I'll
that.
leave it alone.
Okay,
I'll leave it alone.
but yeah.
It's cool.
So I
Alright.
lost this week.
Again. I told you. I gave you 1 week and that's it.
You gave me nothing last week. Stop the lies.
I picked
And
Andy
before that-
Dalton. I
and
picked
before that
Andy
you were
Dalton.
Okay.
Whatever.
Andy
So-
Dalton won this week.
But we
though.
both did though.
Just to tie it up, it's 3-1 for Jay right now.
It should be 2-1.
Sorry, what's the score?
3-1.
3-1 for Jay. All right.
Step your game up.
I need to, but listen, Cam's scamming me, man.
Well, I told you.
God.
Stop picking him.
Cam Newton is scamming me. Sorry. But don't worry, I got it next week.
All right. First down. Go to OBJ.
Temper tantrum.
He can't, like, just today he was saying something about, I forget the quote, but something like he's frustrated or he's not having fun playing football anymore.
Today
Yeah.
he said that? Well,
Yeah.
yesterday he was saying something about how he feels like anything he does, no matter what, he gets a call. Like, he thinks the refs are after him. He thinks that everyone's after him. The whole world's after him. Like, he's, I don't know, man. OBJ is clearly 23. He acts his age. No offense to him, but he does. And he needs to man up. Like, you're in a man sport. And remember last year what happened with him and Josh Norman, how
Right.
the whole trash talking got to him? We all knew that this season, everyone knew how to get to him. Talk trash to him, get him distracted.
Get in his
he
head.
gets off his game.
Mm-hmm.
So we all know that. And now he's showing every other corner how to guard him. Just talk trash to him. And that's what
Just get
happened.
in his head.
Yeah, he needs to ignore everybody.
I think those blonde streaks are getting to his brain.
The chemicals are
Yeah, the
seeping,
chemicals are
seeping
seeping into
through-
his skull and just
seeping through his
burning
brain,
soul
through his
and
skull.
you just, ugh.
So what
Yeah.
about Eli? Because remember, he's a receiver with a QB.
But-
Like, go ahead.
Eli, if you watched that game yesterday, his rookie running back was messing up. A lot of things, like a lot of calls, like he was going left and not right, like slants were running. Like Eli's like, yo, bro, like listen to my calls. Like he's not listening. So I think, like, did they practice? What's
No,
happening?
definitely not.
The offensive I think the offensive coordinator needs to like regroup because they were not prepared for that game.
OBJ's coming off of, I guess, a career low 23 yards for the night.
Yep.
I know. I have my fantasy team. He messed me up.
Time
I
to
lost.
trade him.
Well,
You can't trade OBJ, man, in fantasy. You can't trade because
He's a target now. Trade him.
you can't trade. Not yet, though. You can't trade him. Maybe bench him. You can't trade OBJ. Yeah.
It's cool. I'm down 2, right? So Terrell Pryor. You guys know who he is?
duh.
Okay, I hope so. I'm just asking. You never know. You're coming from the guy who thinks Indiana Pacers are a football team.
True. He did say that.
I got to ask you to make sure. Anyways, Terrell Pryor caught a pass. He's a wide receiver now. Came out of college as a quarterback from Ohio State. Never really panned out. But now he's catching bombs over Josh Norman.
I saw that.
And this season he has 300 yards as a wide receiver. And the man wasn't even supposed to be in the NFL after he flamed out as a quarterback. Because he started, I believe, in Oakland. And that never worked out. And now he's in Cleveland where they said, you know what? You can't be our QB. We'll put you a wide receiver.
Wow.
So he's panning out now. Maybe he's found his niche. Maybe he's found a team to play for. You don't really see that too much where a QB converts to like another position. And
that's
then
incredible.
he might have 1,000 yards this year.
Yeah, no, but that's incredible. Like, a QB, which QB do you think can actually, other than maybe Russell Wilson? No, Russell can't play another position.
Cam Newton?
Cam
Newton better start working as a QB or a wide receiver.
No, like there's some quarterbacks, but for him to like go transition from a QB, having that leadership role, running a team, to like it's not second down, but like going to wide receiver where it's just more of a team player. It's hard to kind of mentally switch from a leadership role to that. So to do that mentally and physically is pretty cool.
Actually, Randall Cunningham back in the day, he played 2 positions.
Did he?
He was a quarterback and he's also a punter.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he's the punter. I had no idea.
Yeah, for the first 2 years in Philadelphia.
Huh.
Interesting.
That's your team, bro. Don't bet Philadelphia.
I'm not as old as he is. I have hair in my head still.
Enough call out, yo.
I'm not graying in my beard yet.
You're so wicked.
You can come at me with that.
All right, third down. So the question for y'all is this, right? Cam Newton, his team is doing really poorly. Last year, they only lost 1 game. This year, they're 1-3. Okay. On top of that, he's gotten the most hits, which is a fact, out of any other quarterback this season thus far, and he has 2 concussions. Now the question is this his fault, his O-line's fault, or coach's fault? Who do you blame for this? 2 concussions in 4 games. That's, to me, is insane.
I didn't see the first one, but the last one, I'm blaming Cam on that. He went in, I don't know if you seen it?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, he went in very casually across the goal line. Like he didn't brace himself for the hit. It was coming and he was running and he was just like, okay, I'm Cam, I could take it. And I blame him. He went in way too casual. Like he thinks he's invincible. And
What do you think? Do you think O-line, coaching, or is it Cam?
Cam.
Yeah.
Because I don't like Cam. That's the only reason.
Honestly, just watching, because I've watched all of his games or most of the highlights, I think it's both faults. Because I think Cam Newton, the way he plays as a quarterback, he has to protect himself. If you watch Cam, he likes to run around the pocket too much and not protect the ball or himself. And I think sometimes he needs to like play safe.
right.
Right? So Cam, it's your fault. But the other half fault is that I don't think they're blocking as well as they used to on the O-line, and the tight ends and running backs are not blocking well for Cam as well. Because the blitz, listen, if you're a defensive team and you're playing Carolina, you're blitzing every play. You have to blitz, right? Because he can run or he can throw. So you're getting blitz every game. Why aren't you protecting the blitz call, or why aren't you looking for the blitz player, right? So I feel like there's a lot of things that are not clicking in Carolina, and they got to figure it out. Because if not, Cam will become an RG3, where he just becomes this always hurted quarterback every year. Honestly, 2 concussions, 2. That's in 4 games. That's insane.
Yeah, actually, concussion is kind of like breaking an arm. Like once you do it once, or like when you dislocate an arm. Once you do it once, it's easier to do it.
Again.
Yeah.
Look
2
at Palmer,
concussions
same
in
thing.
Like 4 weeks.
In 4 weeks. Yeah, 2. That's crazy. 1 against Denver and 1 this week. So Cam needs to play smarter and not run as much. Last year, he wasn't running as much as he is this year. He was doing more of a pocket quarterback play. This year, he's gone back to his old like first year habits of running around the pocket, which I don't know why.
What do you think the odds of him sliding?
To 0.
He never slides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, he's
He
going to
flies.
eventually.
Sam
He
Bradford was
flies 'cause
sliding
he's
the
Superman.
entire. No, he has to slide. Sam Bradford was sliding throughout the entire game. He had to.
Right.
You got to be healthy for your team to win, right?
Cam's not smart enough to do that. That's what I've been saying.
Well, I'm hoping that after 2 concussions, I hope he gets his mind right.
I'm
That's all I
sticking
gotta
to
say.
this, though. It's early.
It is early.
It's early.
You
That's
got
true.
17 games in that. You got 16 games.
16 games, 17
You
weeks.
better be ready every week. So
3rd down.
4th down.
see, I told you he's old.
I was 3rd down, man.
I just told you he's old. He
It's only
forgot.
4 downs, okay?
He forgot already. He's old.
CFL rules.
CFL.
Wow, this is where people stop
Oh,
listening.
Lord. The Argos dropped 4 players actually yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It was big news.
They did
Anyways, they like released 4 veteran players. Argos.
what? Where'd
yeah.
they go? Back to their regular jobs?
back to,
back to Sobeys? Like, I don't understand. It's not like they get paid enough
they're so
anyways.
wicked.
They're probably working where we're recording now right now. Like,
They're
who
probably.
knows?
I'm sure they have a good wife or a girlfriend that can cover their backs. Okay.
All right.
Sure. We'll leave that story for never. I don't want to ever talk about the CFL again.
This is the CFL, man. It's the old Canadian Football League, yo. Yes, they're not as great or amazing to watch. But you guys still gotta respect the football players in Canada.
Can we move on?
You're so wicked.
Let's go across the pond.
Okay.
So NFL in London.
Mm.
As you know, like every year for like the last 10 years, they've been having a game in London, trying to expand to London. And right now, Jacksonville, for the last 3 years, has been the home team. So they're actually starting to get some traction now. If you're in London, Jacksonville is your team. And the attendance right now is at 80,000 a game.
In London.
In London. So now they're really looking at a market like, okay, how can we make this work realistically? And
if you put a team in London before Canada, disrespect. Go ahead.
True.
No, but it would make sense.
But
you
we
take
could,
it because Canada has a league. If you take away from Toronto, there goes the Argos. You take away from Vancouver, there goes BC.
Right.
and
take away
that's my
from London, what
problem
are you taking away
because
from?
I want
Right.
to see
You're
Aaron Rodgers
deciding.
play in Toronto. I want to see these players play here.
I don't want to see Cam Newton play in Toronto.
I want to see Aaron Rodgers. I want to see some of the. Anyways, go ahead.
I agree. I would like it too, but
Yeah.
it would take away from the CFL.
Hmm.
What are you taking away from in London?
But you know, CFL fans are pretty loyal. You know, like
The
they're-
what?
the CFL fans in Canada are pretty loyal.
They have fans?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
In Hamilton, those fans are crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool.
So the viewership in London has gone up to, 2 times, so double the amount each year. And they're actually building a stadium for Tottenham Hotspur, the soccer team.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually building it to configure to an NFL game. Like they play at Wembley now, and they have to
Yeah.
Mhm.
make shift for football,
Yeah.
American football. Now they're actually building a stadium in London for Tottenham. That's supposed to be about 2020. That's supposed to be dual for both.
Mm.
So that's like a commitment right there
That is.
to move to London. And one thing about the taxes I want to mention, which I thought was kind of cool. They pay 45% UK in taxes.
Yeah,
for
but they also make euros too. So.
Right. In the US, it's 40%. So now it's coming down to the players' union saying, okay, well, because this is not going to happen unless the players are on board, right?
Mm-hmm.
So about same way with American players coming to Canada, about taxing being different. So they have some logistic things happening. But I'm just saying in London, it seems doable. You get 80,000 and a following in a one market team.
But keep in mind, it's for one game, right? They play like what, once a.
Yeah, once a year in London, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you have only one game for the entire season, you can draw because it's the only game we're gonna have.
Mm-hmm.
Having a game there, every week or every other week. I don't know. Like, I think one game doesn't really define if it's a good market for an entire season. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, it would be good if they have one there, especially for NFL. I mean, if I'm an owner, I'm thinking cha-ching ching, right? Because you're making more money, more market, more advertisers, more endorsements. Why not, right? So for a business standpoint, it's a good move.
I like it. I don't better than Toronto.
Yeah, only because the CFL, it would kill the CFL if they came.
Yeah.
If
And money wise too. Euros are worth more than American money.
Right.
So can you imagine because they're gonna obviously the NFL is gonna collect whatever London makes,
Mm-hmm.
and that's in euros,
Yeah.
which is like 1.5 times whatever American money is.
But if we're talking London and Toronto,
Yeah.
if you put a team in Toronto, forget the CFL. Like you just had a team.
Oh
in-
yeah, for
Mhm.
sure.
I think it'd do a stronger market here than you would be if you went across to London.
And traveling, and people are, teams are going to start complaining, oh, I don't want to travel 12 hours.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
have to figure
that's-
out their sleeping schedules
Yeah.
and travel back, and
Right.
it'd be a disaster.
And I won't lie, I was kind of pissed off on Sunday morning because I forgot to bench Andrew Luck. I wanted to bench him. I go off time, 1 o'clock. I wake up at 10. I'm like, yo, he's playing. I was so angry, man. The man ruined my week. Ruined it. So pissed. Anyway, damn you, Andrew Luck. Whatless.
Andrew Luck. All right.
Did nothing, man.
All right, so let's go to Punted next week. So week
5.
5.
How are you forgetting this?
I think I already stated this earlier in the podcast. I don't think I need to say it one more time.
Week 5, okay?
Week
We should put up this
5.
sign for you so you remember.
All right, so anyone who doesn't know, Nelly, Jay submit their picks. Whatever they disagree on, they go head to head. Loser gets to boot off the other one, punt them off. You disagreed on 4 this week.
Woo! Woohoo!
4.
That's a high for us.
And it's a good 4, actually.
Okay.
First up, Arizona, San Francisco. Jay, you took Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Nelly, you took San Francisco.
Yes.
1-0 me.
No, well, did you see Arizona without Cam not last week?
They don't have. What do you mean?
Without Parson?
Oh,
Carson
yeah,
Palmer?
I know.
They don't have him this week. He's like,
Who's their backup?
what list?
Skelton John. I don't even know.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. He was not good.
You're their backup.
He
Probably.
was not good. I watched that game and he was awful. Like they could have won that game and he just was not connecting with Larry Fitzgerald and like they have a wicked like wide receiver core. So I just feel like plus they're playing in San Francisco. So without Carson Palmer, that's why I picked them.
Cool.
All
I
right, we'll
picked
see.
Arizona because I think they need to prove something finally.
All right, next one up. Washington.
One thing.
Go ahead.
Arizona, Carolina played in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, they
What's their
did.
combined record now? 2-6.
2-6.
That's bad. That's all I want to mention. You're
Yeah.
staring at me like, I'm like yeah, that's good.
That's it's crazy, but it is early, man. We've all seen teams start off bad and come back strong. So
I'm sticking to it. It's early. It's early.
we'll see. But by week 8,
That doesn't change the fact that you're old. No, I'm kidding.
No, you're not kidding.
No, I'm actually not kidding. I'm actually serious. But whatever.
When do you kid, Jay?
Yeah, I know exactly.
All right, so Washington, Baltimore.
Ooh.
Jay, you took Baltimore. Nelly, you took Washington.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is on fire. He's on fire, so I picked him. I think they're just like they're balling right now. They're ready. You know, after the first 2-week slump.
You took Washington
Yes.
in Baltimore?
Yeah.
That's risky.
Well, they're so close. A
Wow.
lot of fans travel both ways. They're
That's
like
true.
2 hours away.
Maryland,
yeah,
yeah,
they're like
same
so like yeah. I think like
Yeah.
an hour and a half like different like time in terms of travel.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's why like they're both playing home to me.
Why'd I pick Baltimore again? Because they're at home, and then because last week they played really well.
They did.
Last week they beat they lost to Oakland.
Oakland beat them by 1 point last
Yeah,
week.
That was bad.
Oakland
news.
played really good though.
Oakland's looking
Carr?
really good. Carr
Yeah.
and all the guys.
They
yeah.
looked good last
They're
week.
looking real nice.
So what, you chose Baltimore because you think they're going to bounce back at
Bounce
home?
back.
Yeah.
in their home?
Well, they're 3-1 regardless.
Yeah,
So I
they
think
are.
they're gonna
Which is
bounce back
surprising,
no matter
actually. Who would thought Baltimore 3-1?
Who would have
No.
thought Oakland was 3-1?
Yeah, I picked Kirk Cousins. I think he's on fire. He's pulling the rhythm. Like the team is actually playing as a team. So I think they got it.
All right, third one. Tennessee, Miami. Jay, you took Miami. Nelly, you took Tennessee.
Yeah, I think Tennessee just needs to win. They're at home. They need to
Tennessee's
start.
on the road.
No, they're playing on the road. They're playing in Miami. No.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
in Miami.
I think Tennessee just needs this game. And I think they have their receiving core. I think they have a better offense than, and like just watching Miami's offense against the Bengals. I mean, they could have been guard. AJ Green was like a man, like with the boys. Like he was just balling last Thursday. So, and I think Tennessee has a better wide receiving core, like the more threats. So I can't see Miami stopping them offensively at all. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Yeah. I picked Miami because they're at home. Warm
Yeah.
weather. Better team. There's
They
not
have
much more to-
Tannehill.
What about him?
Your face like you poop, like them Tannehill. Yeah, Tannehill's flopping.
horrible.
What's wrong with him though? Like he wasn't that bad at first.
Are you? Oh, hold on. You're betting on the bounce back.
Again.
from last
yeah.
week against the Bengals?
Wow.
But
Tannehill.
what's wrong with Tannehill though?
I
Like
think he'll fix it eventually. He's always been
No,
okay.
eventually,
Like he
you're right.
hasn't been
in week 10 maybe he'll fix it. I don't know. Like he's always
Week
been
10.
this.
in week 10 when it's 9-1 for me and the punted.
Whatever.
Okay, maybe.
I don't know. Like Tannehill. I don't know. I just how I saw Dalton. Yeah, the guy who matches his jersey. How he was playing against Miami's defense. I think Tennessee has a good better defense than Miami overall. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
that's why I picked them.
And actually,
Offensive-
Miami's
offensive.
defense should be better. Actually.
Way better.
It
Shouldn't even
should be
close.
better.
Just- I don't know.
Like-
That's why I figured like some of these teams need to wake up. And I
Right.
think this might be the week for them to wake up.
All right, fair enough. And last one. Bum, 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 bum.
Who's the last
Tampa
one?
Bay, Carolina. Jay, you took Tampa Bay.
I picked Carolina.
I'm never picking
Nelly, you
Carolina
took
again.
Carolina.
I did. I don't know why. This was just like they're both awful, and I think Winston like I just picked the better defense. To tell you the truth, it was all better.
Who's the better defense? I don't even know. Like Tampa's probably just
No,
as good.
Carolina's ranked higher than Tampa Bay in defense
Oh.
overall. That's why I picked them. It was that because offensively they're both awful. They both have injury. They both have people that are missing. So I picked on who have the better defensive play, defense I guess performance, and I picked Carolina. That's why.
Cool.
And they're playing at home, right? Or they're playing Tampa Bay. Do you know where they're playing?
Carolina playing Carolina.
In
Carolina,
yeah,
Monday
so,
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
it's a Monday night game, right? Yeah.
I've never picked Carolina again, so you can just skip that.
Yeah.
If you don't see it, you know exactly who I picked.
He will never be Carolina.
I don't need to send you
That's
that pick.
true. You don't pick Carolina
I don't
ever,
need to
actually.
send you that pick. That pick's already set in stone for the rest of the season. We don't need to discuss anything Carolina.
Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Call it a wrap. This is Season Rookies Podcast. It's Prez.
Jay.
Nelly.
And it's 3-1.
You shut the hell up. It will be 3-2 after this week. I feel good.
It's a verbal.
Yes,
That
it is a verbal.
Alright.
It is a verbal.
That's a verbal warning.
It's a verbal
warning. It will be
Can we
3-2.
replay that exact sound piece
If
next
you-
week when she loses?
I will not lose. I
Another
shall
one.
not
That's
lose.
2 verbals.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
That's 3. All right.
Punted.